The media and the 2021 housing market. They're at it again. They're trying to convince buyers as well as people in the real estate industry that we are in a housing bubble. And yet the market is just not reacting like they would want it to as far as the market imploding. Good morning, everybody. This is Andy O'Fee, the Yankee Closer, your certified mortgage advisor, here this morning with some great information for you, a real estate professional, to share with your buyers and sellers and help them understand where the media has been wrong in regards to calling a housing bubble that is ready to burst. Some of the top pundits on the TV channels, the business channels, particularly CNBC, have been wrong for so many years in regards to making a call as to when this market is going to implode. Well, today, if someone were to approach you in the supermarket or even at Target or on the street or at church and ask you, hey, what do you think of the housing market? Well, you need to be prepared to give them good answers because the media is flooding them with information that is wrong, and they're misleading them because they just don't understand the data. So we're going to go through a couple of things today, and I'm going to share them with you. And then, of course, if you'd like me to redo it or send you copies of something in regards to this data, I will gladly do that. But let's get into it. So let's talk about the housing market. So housing bubble, no, there really is no housing bubble compared to what we went through back in 2007 when there were 3.7 million homes for sale with literally no demand. The other issue that you had back in 07 were the fact that mortgages that were being originated were not being done properly. You had people coming in with napkins showing their income, basically getting a mortgage without any income verification, thus causing problems for people that should not have been buying houses that could not afford them. That's where the cards crumbled, and that's where the biggest problem was. You had supply and you had poor mortgage origination. Now, let's talk about 2021. And we all know the supply issue, right? 1.2 million homes are currently for sale in the United States. Yet the demand continues to remain strong. 12 million people want to purchase homes right now with only 2.5 million fewer homes compared to where we were in 2007. It's incredible if you think about it. Now, we also have to think about rates. Obviously, they are significantly lower, which is fueling the demand. But I'm going to go back to the talk that I had a few months ago, and it's demographics. The type of buyer that is buying right now, born between 85 and 87, when we saw a population spike, these first-time home buyers are out there looking to buy their first home. They're getting married, they're having children, and they are fueling this demand for new home ownership. Great thing. So let's go to the second chart because this is where the data came out this week as far as home price appreciation. And if you believe that buying a home right now will gain you money, well, you're on the right side of the page because honestly, home prices are appreciating right now annually at over 16%. Now that is per the Federal Housing Finance Agency, and I'm going to show you their chart. Take a look at this index. This is up 18% over the last 12 months, 1.7. It's incredible. Even in our South Central region, 1.5% month over month for May, up 17% year over year. It's incredible. Home ownership equals money in your pocket right now because the demand is fueling prices higher. Now, are we getting a little bit hot as far as prices go? Maybe a little bit too hot, particularly in our area? Yes, I think we are. And I think at some point we will level out. But I don't foresee prices dropping dramatically like they did back in 2007. Now, one other thing that the media will try to pick apart are each week we get from the Mortgage Bankers Association the number of loan applications that came in from the previous week. And we saw a drop, 18% year over year of mortgage applications. But what is the media missing? And we all run into this right now, especially if you're a lender or you're going into a multiple offer situation. You've got people paying cash. Per the MBA, the number of purchases per cash right here, 23%. I did the math. If you calculate the number of cash buyers versus the number of loan applications that came in, you actually see only a decrease in loan applications by 9%. 23% of the buyers are cash buyers right now. And the media is playing it up, saying everything is going south. Now, having said that, today, Fed Chairman Powell is meeting, and he has his minutes that are going to come out after their two-day meeting, and they're going to talk. And I think the word that we all have to hear again, we're going to hear about inflation, and we're going to hear about the big word, tapering. Now, they have been fueling the mortgage market by purchasing mortgage-backed securities on a monthly basis, keeping our rates artificially low. And we've all taken advantage of that, and it's all been wonderful. But at some point, they're going to have to pull back so prices can level off because, like I said, it's getting super competitive, more so than it was a few months ago. And it's starting to spook buyers a little bit as far as prices go. Now, let's hope that he comes out and they will start that process probably towards the late half of the fall and keep our rates at that magical sub 3% number that everyone seems to have in their head. That is the magic number where they want to purchase. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to give me a call. Look, I couldn't pop the bubble here, and nor is the media going to be able to do that because the demand is not going to go away, and our housing market will continue to remain strong at least through the end of the year, if not to the first and second quarters of next year. This is Andy O'Fee, the Yankee Closer from Crump Mortgage, your certified mortgage advisor. Love to hear your thoughts after watching this video. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.